Save your marriage. That's what we're going to be doing today by installing a wireless RV camera system on this RV that greatly enhances safety while towing, but especially saves your marriage while parking. Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. As you guys saw in a different video, we already did an unboxing of this camera system. At any point, if you decide that this might be the one that you're looking for, I'll put some links down in the description where you can grab one for yourself. But today we are installing a Voonoa wireless camera system. This is a 4 camera system. We're going to be doing the easiest install possible. It's not going to be a direct how to install the system, but by watching this video you may have a better idea of what it takes to install it, and we'll walk you through what it all looks like when we're done. But most of this, you're just going to have a time lapse while I walk you through exactly what it is that we're doing. Now the first thing we've got to do is somehow get some power to this, which plugs into the camera. And the way that I've done it is I've popped my front side marker light off, and I found there's 2 wires in the back here. One wire, it might be different colors, but one of them will be ground and one of them will be positive 12 volts. These will have power as long as your marker lights are turned on. So the way I'm going to energize the camera system from the truck is by just turning the lights on to the trailer, and then your camera system will be active. I've used these, which are special stripping pliers, and they work by just sticking it on the wire and then squeezing it, and it strips a section of the wire away here without having to cut it or do anything. And then I've just wrapped the wire from the camera harness around on the proper polarity, and then I'm just going to wrap some black tape around there to make sure that it doesn't get exposed or short anything out. And there we go, we've got one complete. So you can see the wire, I didn't drill any new holes, I just ran the wire up here to this guy. This mounting bracket will need to be screwed onto your trailer, so it does take a little courage there, but once that's screwed on, then this can get turned so that the orientation is correct, and then you can get it all lined up exactly where it's supposed to go. Screw these down tight, and then that will lock it in position, and that will be one camera. Now the important thing to realize here, so this is going to just look down this side of the trailer so that we can see what's going on this side, and then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side, and then we can come around to the back and get our trailer. It's set up already for a rear camera. You can see right up there it says camera ready. So somehow I think I can reuse the holes that are there. The wiring should be behind there as well. So we're going to explore that a little bit closer. But for now, I got to get the rest of the cameras on the side. So we're going to just finish the other side up, and then we'll jump around to the back. Now this one says that it's camera ready, and when I pulled this cap off, what I found was just these 2 wires here. These wires are directly connected to the marker lights, so if you don't have camera ready, it's easy enough to just pop off the marker light just like we did on the side markers and tap into the wiring. And this wiring is so short that you're actually going to have a hard time splicing into it. What they're expecting you to do is pull these wire caps off and splice into that, and then put new wire caps back on. So for my purposes, I guess that's what we're going to do. But the camera that I have does not go over this hole properly. So what I'm going to do is I've taken the cap, I've notched the bottom so that I can put this back on, and then the wiring can come out the bottom. So I've got like a little bit of a drip cap, and then the camera is going to get mounted below that. That's what I'm thinking. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe I'll go above it. I'm not sure. But there's wood added here for sure so that you can get that camera mounted very, very solid into something that will bite. So, I mean, that's a a bonus for sure. All the cameras are installed. Now it's time to jump in the truck, turn it around, and power it all up for the first time. See how it all looks on the monitor, and we'll do the fine tuning at that point as well. Here we are inside the truck with the monitor. We've only done the 3 camera setup. So we've got the left camera, we've got the right camera, and we've got the rear camera. So this is the default view that I'm going to use, and obviously we want to put it up on the dash here, but it's so bright outside you guys wouldn't be able to see it with it on the dash. So I've just got it down here where you can see it a little bit easier. Now the nice thing is we've got the nice wide backup camera for the back. We've got camera 1, camera 2, and camera 4. We've turned camera 3 off because we're not using that camera. Something you guys may notice when you use this is your camera numbering might be incorrect. Camera 4 wants to be the rear view camera, which is okay, but in my case, the rear view was actually camera 1, and there was no way to make camera 1 the rear view camera. So what I did was went to channel 4, or camera 4, and then I just pulled up the menu and repaired it. And when I did that, I went over to my light switch, I turned my lights off and back on while it was scanning, and then if the backup camera was camera 4, I was good. If it wasn't camera 4, I did that process again until it was camera 4, and that allowed me to get my default view the way that I want it to be. Now, this is a great setup. Orientating the cameras is fine after you just rotate and then lock them into position. I'll show you guys that in a minute, but overall, the setup is dead easy, and that's because the cameras are wireless. So all you have to do is get power to them somehow, some way. Now the easiest way, obviously, is to connect it to the marker lights, because you're going to be powered off the truck. You can turn the lights on and all the cameras turn on. Some cleanup needs to be done still, and I'll show you that right now. For the alignment, this is what we ended up settling on, something like this. And I thought that this little blue guy here would have been up, but it turns out that that is down for the camera for the proper vertical orientation. And we aligned it out like this, which allowed us to get the shot right down the side of the trailer and a lot of what's outside there. So this is the alignment we went with. If you loosen these 3 screws here, 1, 2, and 3 there, that allows you to rotate it this way, as well as in and out and up and down in full orientation. So you can get it aligned perfectly. Once it's good, you just lock it down by tightening those screws up, and that won't go anywhere. It is a pretty rigid setup. It's bolted right into the siding, and you can see our wiring here comes in here, and we've just brought it in behind the marker light here. Now we did have to break the seal on the silicone, so part of our cleanup job is going to be to re-silicone around here, but I didn't want to do that until I had it connected in the truck and working properly. Now let's go around to the back and just have a quick look at what the rear camera ended up looking like. And that's it right there. So you can kind of get a good idea what we ended up doing. And again, we aligned that so that it comes straight down here and we can see the trailer and our bumper cue, which if you haven't seen this is Bill's bumper cue. It's a swing away barbecue grill, which will swing out. You're going to see that in a different video if you haven't already. So here you go. You can see again, we just had the wiring coming through this hole that we made. We're going to do some silicone on there to just watertight this all up. And we've locked the camera down in a position that works for us. And it's pretty good. It's got night vision LEDs that'll light up a lot for when you're backing up, so should be a great solution for us. Hopefully this gives you some ideas on how to install your wireless camera system on your RV. This truly is the marriage saver. It will make everything so much better, being able to see when you're backing up into position in an easy way that keeps the stress down and makes it so you don't have to yell at each other, which is one of the most stressful parts of towing a trailer. And while you're on the highway, you can still have those cameras showing you what's going on all around you. So even if your mirrors aren't working great, the cameras will show you everything you need to see happening down both sides of the trailer and to the back. If you do want one of these, I will put a link in the description where you can pick one up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we do giveaways. We've given away one of these wireless systems already to a lucky viewer. You could be next. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.